outdoor venues. Make sure to stop inside the Advent Health Arena, your spot for all official Run Disney merchandise. Pick up your free purchase commemorative items in the arena. Hey, Run Disney shoppers, change your mind on some of the items you have in your hand? Please return items back where you found them so someone else can take them.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to one of my favorite Run Disney weekends. It is marathon weekend here at Walt Disney World. So a huge part of Run Disney is the marathon weekend, where it has pretty much all distances: the 5K, the 10K, the half marathon, and the full marathon. And there are challenges along with that. The very prestigious Dopey Challenge is here at Walt Disney World as part of Marathon Weekend, and that is when you run each and every race. I'm going to say hello real quick before we get in. Hello! It is wonderful to see everybody. It is an awesome weekend that I'm super excited about. I have worn my winter coat today because it truly, the cool weather has gotten to me. So we are here at the Wide World of Sports. I'll give you, while we walk in, I'll tell you guys about the crazy morning that was here at Wide World of Sports to kick everything off. I want to say hello to everybody, give you guys a chance to get in, but we don't have much time. I can't chat for very long because we have so much to see. So let me turn it around and we'll walk and talk. We'll walk and talk. So, as part of every Run Disney race weekend, the Expo takes place here at Walt Disney World at the Wide World of Sports. This is different than Disneyland out in California because they hold the Expo over at the Disneyland Hotel Convention Center. This is just massive in comparison. So hello all you guys. I want to say hello to you guys who are on the chat. I gotta mention My Family Fun Spot. Thank you so much for the incredible box of gifts. You guys, I'm really excited to share what he sent us and the really sweet letter while we walk in here. You guys know that right after New Year's, like when we got home from the New Year's Eve stream, I was like, Adam, I just don't feel good. I don't feel good. And I ended up having a high fever on the 1st and the 2nd and the 3rd. Finally, by Saturday the 4th, I felt better. But Adam picked it up and he started feeling poorly on Friday the 3rd. So we've been battling, but good news. Saturday I was feeling much better, so today I'm feeling really good. So I finally got to the mailbox, and we had some really kind packages. One was from My Family Fun Spot, where he had Park Pass TV logoed magnets and hats made and sent to us. And they are fantastic. We intend to figure out a way to distribute them. I think there's like 10 hats in there. So we're going to find a fun way to distribute all of that so that we can share the wealth as intended. And so that was awesome. Oh my gosh. Welcome in, guys. We are here at the Expo. And so I'm going to tell you while we're walking in, this is a very large complex, and there are 3 main buildings when you're here that are important. The first one is your bib pickup, where you go to get your bibs that you wear during the race, and that is simply the primary purpose. There's also some characters in there. And that's up here on our left-hand side of the State Farm Field House, you need to have your check-in pass, which you register for, and it gets emailed to you a few days prior to each and every race. And then as soon as we're done there, we're going to go into the athletic center. That's where they have tons of great merchandise from different vendors. And then furthermore, we're going to go down and check out all the Run Disney merchandise that we just passed at the first initial building. You guys, look at this. All these line queues right here. While we walk in, you guys, so this morning, I was here, and I was absolutely shocked. Hi, good evening. Oh, I want to grab a photo real quick. I was shocked. In all of my, this will be, I think, year 11 for me at Run Disney. And I never know when I need a photo. I never have seen lines like I did this morning. It was utterly shocking. The lines that went through those queues down there that I showed you, and the line went all the way out to the parking lot. So I would guess from what I was hearing, it was taking people about 2 hours to get in, to get a bib. Here's the overall layout. And we can pick up my bib as long as I'm in here, and I'll kind of show you. As long as it's not a long line, which I don't think it is, then I should be able to pick it up. We'll see which corral I'm in, which is awesome. And then we'll move along because I want to be able to show you as much merchandise as I can. It's a huge point of contention. Thank you so much. Allie Park, Colleen Ann, Teresa E., Tim Pendleton, Ange, Kathy Quant, Kara Carter, Gunther Flume, hello. Donna Gibson, here's your shout out. Green Giant 51. Denise Surface, hello. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Oh, you guys, we're gonna do a birthday redo. We absolutely will do a birthday redo. I have some idea. So here you go, race bib pickup. We're not going to spend a lot of time in here because I want to get, like I said, to the merchandise. If you forgot, you didn't sign your waiver. You're supposed to sign your waivers virtually before you even get here. And that's in your Run Disney login as part of your registration. And once that's signed, you don't need to sign anything. So this time, am just signed up for the full marathon. Let's find out where that is. So, look at this. This is very, very interesting. So, the Dopey Challenge is all of the races. That is a ton. It's all of these right here. These are all of the bibs, and they have people lined up. Now that's interesting as compared to the amount of people that you have registered here for the 5K and the half marathon. That's a smaller amount. And then if you just want the 10K, it's not very many. So I registered just solely for the marathon. I didn't want to do the full Dopey. It's just a lot right now. Okay, so let's see here. Okay. Oh, I have to get out my ID. So wow, there's not a lot of people who are just marathon. It looks like most of the registrations, this may be an indication of why it was so crazy this morning. Most of the registrations are the full Dopey Challenge. Okay, so I am right over here. I'm going to get out my ID and show them my check-in pass, which has my personal information on it. So you guys are going to have to probably sit on the floor for a second. Oh, here. Look at, while we wait in line, they have characters. Goofy's out there. Mickey and Minnie are out there. And they're in their tuxedos. And that is something that I do love about this. Okay. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Okay, let me put this down here. So, my ID and check-in pass. Okay. Here we go. And here's me.
Thank you.
Okay.
Got that for you.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget that. That would be bad.
Yes.
You know. Okay. Always take extra safety pins, because it'll be my luck I lose them.
Here you are.
Very nice. Okay, thank you.
great
Have a good day. Okay. So, not bad. So, right now, I am in Corral D for the marathon. Love that. And I think it goes up to Corral F. I'm going to take a quick look here. And this is one of the nice things. Look at this. Goofy's out here. And so you can go ahead and take, the lines are not that long. During the daytime, the lines can, yes, be very, very long. And that's why they have all these extra tapes down here. Look it. I'll probably come back. Maybe. Hi, Minnie. I'll probably come back later. Later in the week. Like maybe Friday or even Saturday. And get my photos with Mickey and Minnie. Or Goofy. And so each race weekend, it can be, sorry, I'm just folding up my bib here, because I want to put it in my purse and not lose it. That would be really bad. Okay, we'll move on. I like to come late at night. That is the best tip I have for you, because during the day it can just be so crazy busy. Like today, like I said, the lines were absolutely just the most insane that I've seen in a long time. My family fun spot's in a corral lawn chair. That's awesome. Lounge chair. Oh my gosh, Urban Family Adventures, F for the half Saturday. Yeah, if I'm feeling up to it, I'll see if I have the energy in me to come cheer at the finish line. If I have it in me, I'll try to get up and cheer at the finish line for you guys on Saturday. Are we going to be live for the marathon? I will do my very best. So this is runner relations right here. If you have any issues with your registration, they can help you with that. One of my good friends is over there. She's in the middle. She has been volunteering for Run Disney for years and years and years and years. And she helps them. She's been doing their runner relations for, oh my gosh, forever. But yeah, are we going to be live for the marathon? I am planning to do. Have a good day. Jenna, I'm sorry I did not see your comments, but thank you so much. I know I'm trying to walk a little quickly and grab my bib so I can show you as much of the expo as I can. So I did not see the comments. Sorry about that. But I am going to do my very best to be live during the marathon. Adam and I are talking about the logistics. So the deal is, oh, I don't know why I walked this way. I should have gone up the stairs. Oh well. We're just gonna zigzag a little bit, I guess. So I have always run with Adam for a very long time. And so Adam almost always prefers to hold the camera and film and is the one, you know, doing it all. And running 26.2 miles in and of itself is daunting, and so I'm a little bit nervous. I do have some gear that I think will make it possible for me to, you know, keep the camera going. But I'm hoping that there's something that I can find it in me to not only do this 26.2 miles, but have the camera. So I think there might be some opportunity where Adam, he's going to be there. He's not going to be running, but he's going to be on the sidelines. So I think that there's some opportunity where he may take the camera shot for a good amount of time so that I can have a moment to breathe, you know, collect myself, have a little break in my arms, and that kind of thing. So I think that's a possibility. So I am quite nervous. My goal is solely, this has not been my most trained year. I've talked about it a bit in some of my motivational walks, and you know, things in life just did not go quite as planned this year as compared to other years. So when I registered, things looked a lot different. But I have a plan. This will be my 10th marathon. So not here at Disney, but you know, collectively overall. So the 10th time I've run this distance. So I do have a good amount of knowledge of what works, what doesn't, things that I can do. And I think that this will be just a slow and low, just, you know, one foot in front of the other. It might be like a walk, a jog, a walk, a jog. So this might be one of the longest marathons I've ever done. But a finish is a finish, and that's my opinion on that. So right here in the athletic center, it has so many things. You have, these are all almost like vendors. This is not where the coveted Run Disney merchandise is. And so you don't have to stress, like, if there's something that you've missed, in your travels, even Adam and I being here, there's times where, like, I probably will come back later this week because it's going to be so cold. There's just things that I didn't think about. And so I did get a couple things already to help me in this effort. So it's supposed to be, I think, like a low of 38. And the marathon starts at 4 in the morning. So, mind you, we're not going to get sun until about 7:30. So, I'm in Corral D, which I think is fantastic. I did not submit a proof of time because they only have you submit a proof of time if you are like an elite runner and need elite status. So I put in what I've done in the past, and I think they were very kind to me because I'm also not in Club Run Disney. Thank you guys. Thanks for all your thoughts. Kara, you're so welcome. Sparkle Athletic here. This is one of my skirts for females that I really love. They do not have any kind of like shorts or anything underneath, and I like that because I can just grab whatever color I'm interested in and then pair it with the costume that I want to do. So I often come visit this booth once I decide kind of what I want to do. So I have I have most of these. Like, I have a lot. So because of the cold weather, I think I'm going to dress for comfort instead of a costume this time around. With it being much colder than it has in years past. In other years, I've run in the rain. I've run in heat. So these are great options that I highly recommend. That if you want to have a costume, especially last minute, they slip on really easily. You can pick one up here at the Expo, and then you can have a costume kind of, especially if you have FOMO like me. Earbuds. So if you need some or want to try some out, Shocks is a partner. Like shoe ornaments, like decorations. So they have flip belts here. Oh, look at this, guys. So if you need any kind of recovery, so you can kind of get in line, and they have these Therabody chairs, and you can have a little bit of recovery. I know a lot of people do this on Saturday. They come out and come to the Expo, and they can try those out and get a little bit of recovery relief in preparation for the full marathon. The same thing with some of these muscle blaster type guns. They can be really helpful if you're having any kind of pain. I have not seen this booth before. They look like they just kind of have plain colors, which I really like for me personally.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Wow, you can definitely feel that.
Yeah. Great, isn't it?
I know. Thank you so much.
Have a good one.
Was it Jaku?
Yeah.
Jaku.com. Okay, thank you.
That little contraption you have there.
We're live.
Hello.
Say hi. Oh, so this too, I really like. I'm going to be out for Princess Weekend. And I'm going to be out for the Princess 5K. I didn't think that I signed up, but I did. And I've been eyeing this Aurora, outfit. Just doing an Aurora type princess outfit. That's kind of my thinking. So good news. I'm thinking we have about another 20 minutes in here before I go to the big booth for Run Disney. So I highly recommend. I have so many of these glasses, and they're only $25. If they scratch or anything, it's no big deal. $25 is doable. I'm okay. Super doable to have one pair and then maybe get another pair to go with it. But these are worth your time, especially if you want to get a pair that maybe matches anything that you're wearing. Kara said, I'm signed up for the Princess 10K, but life has happened. I haven't been out training at all. 5 miles would be super hard for me. Oh my gosh, no, Kara. If I can switch to the 10K, I'll do it and I'll walk with you. I'll see what I can do. It's possible. So it's all doable. I don't know if I'm gonna finish on Sunday, but I'm gonna give it a good try. Okay, let me pick up. See, there's even more of these recovery companies here. This is where you have to come. Isn't this funny, guys? You have to come all the way back to the far side of this building in order to pick up your t-shirts. So that you need to go through the full shopping building before you can get your t-shirt. So let's get my marathon t-shirt while I'm here. Here, hang tight. I gotta chop off. You chop off the top piece of your bib. Okay, so what did I get? Oh, I picked a medium today. Okay. So, they're pretty true to size. So if you like a baggier shirt, you know, size up. Hi.
Perfect.
Oh, I can just hold the shirt if you want to get me the bag. Okay.
Perfect.
Thank you. Have a great day. Okay. So I'm going to show you the shirt here in just a second. You can exchange the shirts, but it's only if somebody else has exchanged one. So that makes it tough. So let me put this down right here for you. Let me flip this around. Okay. So they give you this bag, and you put your shirt in it, and your bib right here. And I got red. So, this is long sleeve, but depending on the race, like I think Princess. Ugh, it's stuck on my hood. That's fine. So Princess Weekend normally has a short sleeve, and Springtime Surprise has a short sleeve. So depending on the time of year determines what kind of sleeve that they give you. So don't worry, like, hey, this is long sleeve and that I don't, you know, I'm registered for this. I'd really like a short sleeve. They do change them up depending on what time of year it is or which race you are. So definitely don't, that's something to consider. Welcome in, guys. Thank you again for watching. We are now in the athletic center. We got our bib and we are checking out some of the merchandise that they have here. And you pick up your shirts right here in the very back of this building. So you do get a chance to kind of look through everything. The nice thing about the athletic center here at the Expo is, just like you see here, there is lots. Like, they give samples. It's a lot of fun. So if you enjoy shopping, and it gives you a really good chance to kind of soak in all of the running fun and the little exciting things that you can buy when you're here participating. So, like, there's anything from apparel to shoes. Here there's snacks and samples. So yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys are so funny. Will there be a stream for the race tomorrow morning or Friday morning? The Super Melinda, I know I definitely can't do it tomorrow because I have stuff with the kids for school. So I definitely can't go out tomorrow. Friday and Saturday, I will do my best. I'll talk to Adam. I'll see what I can arrange. And if I, you know, it might be a situation where I might have to like leave before the last person crosses. If I have to get home before Adam leaves for work type of thing. But yeah. So here, Fit to Run is in the middle, but I just want to take a quick second that these are examples. These are huge for anybody who's running the half marathon and the full marathon. They have pretty much any kind of nutrition, and I'm very, very particular, and so are a lot of people, to what they use for nutrition. This Body Glide is also a game changer to try to eliminate chafing that happens when you are running long distances. Here is what you get on the race course for the marathon and the half marathon. I don't know if it's necessarily the extreme version, but Jelly Belly sport beans. These are really not my cup of tea. So what I recommend, I think it might be this one, just this black one. I think this is the one specifically. I cannot emphasize enough that please, if you are running a long distance, you know, the 5Ks, like, you don't get any of that. You can walk it. It's not even really timed. But please don't try anything new on race day. Like, don't see that, these gummies look really good. Maybe I should give it a whirl. I think that is not a good idea. So, you know, it's great for things that you can pick up and add maybe after, or pick up things that maybe you might need. Like, I like here, this Fit to Run is our local running store, and it looks like they've got a lot of cold weather gear out here, which is wonderful. Yeah, Teresa, that they tear my stomach up. So I'm pretty particular in what I can have and not have. And most people feel the same way. So again, let's come through here and see what we got. As far as men's clothing, see, you still have a lot of men's clothing here. Adam likes to come through here and take a look if there's anything that he's liking. So here, this too. Maybe you forgot something to carry. The things that you might need on the race course. They have that here as well. It's all similar in price to what you would pay just normally. You know, they didn't jack up the price, is all I'm trying to say. So I'm gonna give you, this is just my opinion, and this comes in regards to Run Disney specifically. You can buy water bottles, and there are people that carry water bottles for themselves, or the hydration vests. Adam sometimes used them, and I see a lot of people who use these when they have particulars, like they want to drink a certain thing in a certain time period, and they really want to carry them. Run Disney does a fantastic job of having plenty of hydration areas. They do water and Gatorade, and they are quite frequent, I think like every mile or mile and a half, something like that. Oh, look at this. Yup. I went and bought some already. I went and bought a bunch already to have with me. I have hand warmers for in the corrals just to make sure. And then Like even they have you covered if you need something for recovery. Like you got all of the items that you want to wear, but you want to, oh my gosh, like now that I've run this, I need to recover. And I'm not sure how much these are, but I've heard these are wonderful. I've never worn them. You know, I kind of just prefer to wear my normal shoes and kind of walk when I'm done, but yeah, New Dad 2013. Please don't try a brand new pair of shoes. Here, these are wonderful. These are at all of the Run Disney races. So this is Fond Memories graphics. And if you want to commemorate, you know, the marathon or the race that you've run, you can get these framed. And they come with a medal already in them, so you don't have to use your own medal or worry about that. So I do have some of these. One of them I've made, but they have your name, they have your time, and you fill it out. And then they take care of putting it all together, and it comes within like a month. So, and they have a cancellation policy, so it's awesome. But super, super great. I've loved the ones that I've had made. It's a great way to commemorate and not have to worry about making something. See, they put the medal in there for you. So that's why you might think like it's a... No, I love them. I already have a couple. I was just telling everybody to buy them.
Please do.
Thank you. Diana. Oh, yeah, that's a good point there. That is a very good point. You purchased the snap button race holders. They do work out great. No safety pins. I agree. Okay, let's go check out my friends here at RUNUR. Hello.
Hey.
Hi. I'm just checking in with you.
Yeah.
We are live. It's pretty quick because it's late tonight. It was wild today. It was wild. So I couldn't get in here earlier.
Yeah,
But I want to see how you guys doing. Do you have anything new you want to point out, or can we just kind of go through the awesome things that you guys have?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So any new colors? You guys got a lot of variety that was not here in November.
So we brought out 3 new colors in like November, and we haven't displayed the entire collection in one place.
I know, this is
We've
awesome.
got like the lavender, the yellow, and the ice blue that we came out with.
Yeah,
in November.
this is great.
And we just restocked black and pink because those got sold out again.
Yeah, these are great. So right now we are here at here, let me show you your logo. We're here at the RUNUR booth. You can come here all marathon weekend. Are you guys going to be at Princess?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
they're going to be back for Princess, Springtime Surprise.
I will not be, but we will be here.
But the booth is here, yeah. So they're going to be here for both the next 2 race weekends that are coming up. Or you can buy any of these online. And this is Adam and I's favorite clothing manufacturer here at Run Disney. Adam wears all of their stuff to work daily. But you guys have really expanded the collection a lot since
we've been working on it, yeah.
met you. And so the ladies' items, apparel, are fantastic. But gentlemen, I know that is my biggest complaint, that's Adam's, is there's just not a lot of men's apparel. Like you guys saw when I was walking around, it's like, oh, here, this is nice for the ladies. Oh, this is nice for the ladies. And so I wanted to point out some of the men's stuff as we go around. Oh, it's so hot or cold out.
Yeah.
The joggers.
Well,
I want to grab a pair of the joggers.
So we actually are bringing a new color of our jogger on Friday because we sold out of what we had here, unfortunately. Wow. But we do have our joggers here with us. We've got our 7/8 length kind of tapered, yoga pant style in some really fun colors, or just the standard ones. And then we did bring our oversized baggy comfy.
Okay, so those are like baggy comfy. Okay.
So more of the guys fit, more of the girls fit, but it's how you like them to fit.
Yes.
And then I know it's going to be chilly this weekend, but it's not always chilly here.
No.
We did come out with our jogger shorts.
Yeah.
And they are just insanely...
Those are really great for recovery and park hopping and all of that.
So we do them in the 3-inch, we do them in the 6-inch, more the guys, more the girls.
Okay.
But
3-inch or
those are-
6-inch.
Those are brand new for us. Those just came out.
Yeah, this is so soft. This is a great way to show it.
Yeah.
You guys do reverse stitching.
Yep.
So they do reverse. This is a great piece to show this on. They do reverse stitching. So we were just talking about chafing at the other booth. And look at this. So it's so comfortable. So then you don't have that.
So you can see, like, with our shorts, we do like a huge... we have 3 things that we always do with all of our products. Number 1 is best available fabric, so you just have to come and feel this stuff.
Yeah.
Nylons over polyesters because they last longer. They're comfortable, softer. Number 2 is multi-pocket. So we have our compression short here that's a great base layer, as cold as it's going to be.
Yeah.
There are 7 pockets on this design.
7 pockets.
So you
Holy
have
smokes.
5 drop-in pockets, 2 on the legs, and then she was saying on the inside we reverse stitch everything, so you have no seams.
So look at that. There's no seam. So this is how they make their clothing, just overall. So this is not just this piece. And that's what we've really, really come to like in our training. Oh, I got to show these because, although some of this is running, this is what Adam wears on a daily basis. These, what's the actual name of this short right here?
So these are our Denali shorts.
Denali shorts.
And then we do them in the Everest as well.
Oh, wow.
So,
these are like the jogger pants.
Jogger, fantastic work pant. They're just
Yes.
they're perfect for it. But then also you can come home and run with them. They're just hydrophobic.
Very transitional.
Yes.
And that's what I like is because, with clothing the way it is, like sometimes you're just busy.
Yeah.
And to be able to do multiple things with one piece of clothing is fantastic.
These have changed my life because I can go to work and then I can come back and just go for a jog.
Right.
Because we do our boxer as an
boxer.
add-on, so it has that reverse stitch technology.
Okay.
So
they can go together. Yeah, I love that. What colors do you have them in these?
So I've got 3 colors in the joggers. I've got the gray, I've got the blue,
okay,
and then I've got the green.
Okay.
In joggers.
So if you are like Adam has more of a casual work environment, like a business casual, like that's why he wears the green to work. He wears like navy, and he wears the khaki all the time. Oh, this is the khaki right here.
And then
with his polos.
This is actually our first show with our brand new hat. We just came out with this one. It's like the melon or any of those without the crazy price point. You can feel quality-wise.
Oh my gosh.
It's the hat that you want to
It's very
wear.
breathable. Very, very breathable.
And so this one's kind of that transition. We are trying to be that run lifestyle, not just
I
run
like
every
it.
day.
Yeah, I love it as a lifestyle. Like, and that's what I really appreciate about it is when we are trying to, it's do more with the clothing.
Yeah. You can live in this stuff. And then we just came out with our running hat, unstructured 5-panel nylon, fun like rainforest design on that.
I love it.
So we try to balance the great fabrics, anti-chafe, multi-pocket, lifetime warranty.
Oh my gosh. Guys. So they have, like I said, this is the female. These really, really comfortable shorts here.
Huge pockets, so you can
Oh
run with
yes,
them.
that's true.
So you've got the waistband with the drawstring, so you can tie them where they need to be. And then
this is so when I'm in the parks in the summertime, I'm wearing these almost exclusively because look I can put my phone, and you guys know, especially for me streaming and out with our little one who's 3. I need someplace to put stuff easily.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're getting on rides, off rides, put this away, and I cannot speak highly enough. I have this in I have 3 different colors of it right now, but I love that you've added some more. so I can do more costuming with it too.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're working on a couple new colors. We'll have those soon.
Okay.
But these have been so popular, it's hard. We've been trying to keep these in stock
Yes.
while trying to bring in new ones.
Yes, for sure, for sure. Okay, I have to make it around because this expo closed. I'll reach out to you and we'll talk more this weekend. Bye.
Good to
Thanks,
see ya.
guys. So I want to get in the expo because I always run out of time. But RUNUR has fabulous clothing. And yes, I'm not joking when I say that Adam seriously goes to work in them. And the Runcation jacket, which I forgot to point out. I didn't see that he had any. But the Runcation jacket he wears all the time. Oh, Bob K, welcome in. So I like these that they've got some more cold weather, which isn't normally here at the expo. And there's plenty of options for if you need anything like nutrition. Oh, socks. Socks are here. And shoes. I know we talked about this earlier. Please don't wear new shoes to a race. You know, that could be difficult. Here, before we get going and go down into the Run Disney merchandise building, let's see how much is left still. They have a KT taping station. So if you need tape, athletic tape for your knees, for your elbows, for your joints, whatever medically you might need that for, that's available for you here in the expo. Again, a lot of people come here into the weekend and get in line for that. Oh my goodness! Wait! Who is this? Oh, wait, no. Step up. Okay. Harper. Okay, wait, let's come over here. Here, can you say hi? Hi. Oh, Harper, get up. Did you go see Mickey?
She's just really excited because she got to see... Oh, wait, she got to see... Both.
Oh, here.
Harper, you
got to stand up. I know you're very excited.
She,
Oh, here.
for the first time, got to see Mickey and Minnie together.
She got to see Mickey and Minnie together. Oh
And
my gosh.
How awesome is it that she's wearing dinosaur pajamas?
I didn't expect her to be here at the expo, but our older kids had some obligations,
geez.
so they couldn't watch her for a little bit.
Harper, okay, we got to get her going. Hi, everybody. But,
Here.
Hi.
So-
I have to get her home, but she wanted, every time she comes here now, she gets pretzels. So she's like, where's my pretzel? So we were going to go home, but we got pretzels, and now...
You got to see Mickey and Minnie. I know, and I gotta get over to the Run Disney merchandise here.
It was so awesome, Mickey and Minnie all dressed up, but I got to get her home. She's going crazy.
I know she is.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay, enjoy the expo.
Bye. Bye, Adam.
All right, say bye, Harper.
Oh my gosh.
We got to get you home. Right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay,
She's
say
going
bye, Mama.
wild. She's going wild. This has been a lot. It's been a long day for her.
No, stand up, Harper. Stand up. All right, bye.
Let's see here. Yeah. So I brought Harper and Adam kind of grabbed her and they were going to go home. But she was so disappointed that I couldn't take her to see Mickey and Minnie
I witnessed Minnie
earlier today because it was so wild and crazy. But so I guess she convinced Adam to bring her in. Aww. Daniel said, shout out to Mike and Sam. Well, good luck to them. Good luck. And good luck to everybody running. Are you guys doing dopey? I am doing the full marathon. I'm doing just Sunday, the full marathon. So Echelon is one of the sponsors. So if you are interested in any of their equipment, you can try that out while you're here. And one of my favorite parts of the Run Disney event is looking at the medals. So they have examples of the medals here. So in February, the Disneyland Half Marathon is coming up out in California. So if you are running in California, here are some of your medals. Oh, this is going to be tough. This is cute. Wow, that's kind of neat. And then this is their challenge is called the Dumbo Double Dare. And that's when you run the 10K and the half marathon, then you get this one. Okay, let's take a look. This is the medals for this weekend. And they are actually really nice medals. Half marathon. And here's what I hope to achieve on Sunday.
That's pretty sick. Do they move? They're like little springs.
Look at that.
She said she's not doing it.
Wow. I love it. Oh my gosh, it opens up. That's pretty great. That's a pretty neat one this year. But, yeah. And for all of you guys who are doing Princess, so Princess Weekend is in February as well. So California has theirs in February, and then the Disney Princess Half Marathon is also in February. Here, Kara, this can be yours. I believe you can do it. Wow. I was very bummed. This is the half marathon. Thought it was great. I almost signed up, tried to sign up for the half just to get that medal. I love these. They did a really good job on this year's Princess. And this one, guys, I'm really considering going out for the Halloween half just for this. I got a coast to coast, my first ever coast to coast last year. And it was a nice design, but this design is unbelievable. I love it. I absolutely love it. Look at that back. It's fantastic. So let's get over and check out the Run Disney merchandise. You'll be here for me. Thanks, guys. Bob K is going to be running around the resort. That's okay too. Now, I don't know exactly what they have, but so sometimes, oh here, you can see. Here's the dates. So this is the new dates, but they don't have, I don't know why they didn't put the Disneyland Half Marathon that's coming up in a few weeks. I don't know why they didn't list that. That was kind of surprising to me here on this. But these gives you the dates here for 25 and 26. So you have time to plan. Okay, let's get into the Run Disney merchandise. Because we want to have plenty of time in there so I can show you. Yes, you guys still have time. So what happens is you need to register for these races it's like 9 or 10 months in advance. And unfortunately, they are very difficult to get into. You need to be ready to go exactly like 10 minutes before. You can't stroll in like an hour later and say, oh, I'm going to grab some race. Get in line. You may be out of luck. The key to registration is make sure your Disney account is up to date with My Disney Experience. And then you need to take a look at the Run Disney website and find out when registration day is. I need to make a new registration video, to be honest. I haven't done one in a few years. But you need to be ready to go. And be online. I'm typically online like 10 or 15 minutes before. So I'm kind of just sitting there. And it tells you, okay, you're not in a queue. But if you're 10 or 15 minutes early, that just means that you already know that your account is good. You've double checked everything. You have your credit card ready. Because it can mean within seconds or minutes that the race that you want is sold out. The 5Ks almost always go first. Almost always. Very quickly. So you need to be ready. You need to be logged in. And what happens when the minute strikes that it's time to register, what happens is it will then kick you into a randomized place in line. So you can get there an hour early if you want, and it will sit there, and then it puts everybody in a randomized line in the queue. If you come in 10 minutes late, 20 minutes late, then you just go to the back of the line. So, sometimes I've been really lucky, and I've been in the first couple minutes to sign up, but then there's been other times where I've waited 2 hours for my place in line. So it is not easy, but it's doable as long as you follow the right steps. And it also, to me, makes it easier if you're not registering 12 people at once. It's a lot easier if you just register yourself. So what you need, and like I said, by all means, no matter what you do, just make sure you have it on your calendar. You can't say, oh, well, I don't get paid for like the next week, so I'll come back the next week. You cannot. So you got to plan for the money now. Because you see that often where people say, oh, well, can I just register a week later? It's totally different than booking Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party tickets or Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party tickets. You need to register at that moment right away, and you need to be available whether you're at work or whatever you think you're doing. If that's a priority for you, you have to be ready to go. It sucks, but that's just the way it is. So I think I do have some clips of registration from past. So maybe that's what I will do in the coming, months before the next registration. I'll put out a video of here are the things you need to prepare for. Here's what you need to do to get into a Run Disney race. Because the next race registration will be Wine and Dine, which is November. So all of these races are hot tickets. What is sometimes selling out the least quickly is I noticed that you have a little bit of leeway with the Anaheim, California races. I know for some reason they just weren't selling out as fast as Walt Disney World. And that all I mean by that is there are some available later in the evening, not days later, just like evening. The other thing that I highly recommend is the other thing that doesn't always sell out really quickly is Springtime Surprise. So Springtime Surprise is in April, and it's just really hot. And it's kind of an inconvenient time of year. It's always been kind of a struggle race weekend. Like, Disney's never really gotten a grip on how they want to handle the April race weekend. They've changed the theming a couple different times, and so now it's called Springtime Surprise, and they don't have a theme, and they announce it, and it's kind of surprise, and every year it changes. Are all the marathons at 4 a.m. So the actual marathon is 26.2 miles, and yes, that particular race typically starts around 4 or 4:30 in years past. Now, the 5K, the 10K, the 5K is 3.1 miles, the 10K is 6.2, and the half marathon is 13.1. Hello. So those races sometimes start like 4:30 or 5. So it's, yes, they're always in that general time frame. It may not be specifically the 4 a.m. time, but it's in that area. So yeah, I think the 5K is a lot of fun. So I've streamed a lot of the 5Ks last year because it kind of went along with our motivational walks, which hopefully I'll get back to more this year. And so I'm not doing the 5K this marathon weekend because I am running the full 26.2. But I am going to do the Princess 5K, and I think I have Springtime Surprise 5K. Yeah, sometimes it can be difficult to get registered, but I think if you're just prepared and you know what to expect, it's doable. It's not unattainable. It's doable. And maybe, like I said, hopefully I can make a video that's helpful and takes the stress off. So every year at Wine and Dine Weekend, they put out a new Run Disney General Collection. And this has just got the Run Disney logo. It's just plain. It doesn't relate to any particular race weekend. And this is the new colors. This is the new logo. And these jackets here. Let me see. So if you just want some plain Run Disney, all these jackets are around $94 here. And then they have matching pants. So I'll get into all the race stuff here in a few minutes, and we'll see what's left. Because I was here this morning. I got a virtual queue, and we'll talk about that in a minute, because that's a big part of the expo. So this is kind of cute. Every mile is magic. It says limited edition release. But again, all of these generic Run Disney apparel, don't stress. Please don't stress. This generic Run Disney apparel will be available at Princess Weekend. This will be available again at Springtime Surprise. It will be available at Disneyland. So if there's something here that you really like in this section, and you are going to one of the races coming up, you will find this design, and they have lots of it. So this pin right here is, you know, free. I don't know. I'll guess like 20 bucks. I'll take a guess. So spirit jerseys. Let's see here. I want to answer some of your questions here too the best I can. I'm trying to move quickly because the expo closes in 20 minutes. Kristen said, did the 5K for Marathon Weekend 2023 and the 10K. Oh, you fractured your kneecap. And you'll be at Springtime Surprise. Okay. Well, hopefully I get to see you. Any chance to look inside of the lounge flies? Yes, I will. Okay, let me put this. So these spirit jerseys, you can see here the front and the back, $79.99. That's about the cost of the spirit jerseys just in general at Walt Disney World. And this general section here, it's kind of broken up into a men's. This is the men's side, and we were just kind of looking at the women's designs. And I say it as in, not necessarily that you have to wear it as a men's, but men's sizing. So these are their version of the jackets, which should be $94. This one, oh, this particular jacket is $79. It's a little different material. And a lot of people love collecting the shoe ornaments. This one is the general $29.99 design. Also inside here, you can take your photos with these. There's a lot of photo spots around the expo. They have the numbered distances that you can take your photo with. But let's start over here and we'll look at what's left. Now, I came in this morning. And it was just utter chaos. utter chaos. But that's why I like to come in the evening. If you have the opportunity, if there's nothing that's specific that you must have, that's on your must-have list, then I would say come in the evening. It'll be a lot less stressful, a lot less anxiety, and you can shop a little bit easier. What are the sizes that are offered? So here at Run Disney, they typically have extra small, small, medium, large, extra large, and double X. I don't think they have 3X, but we'll take a look through things. So here at Marathon Weekend, Dopey Challenge has, as we saw when we went into the bib pickup area, probably the most bibs participants out of all the options. You guys want to know if I'm streaming on Sunday night? Well, let's see how Sunday morning goes. Because 26.2 miles up at 4 in the morning. Well, I have to be here at 4 in the morning, so I'm really means I'm truly up at 2 or 1 in the morning. It may not happen Sunday night. But I think 8 hours of running maybe a compromise. So these are $89.99. I only have one hand, but let me see if I can get in here a little bit. So here's the inside of the lounge fly, but it's just kind of, there's a whole lot of stuffing in there, and then you have this pocket here. Let me open up the back for you. And these are $89. So here's the Marathon Weekend Spirit jersey. This is for the weekend specifically. So all of the merchandise in this building is divided a couple different ways. So we looked at the general Run Disney merchandise a minute ago that will be at all the race weekends. And then at every race weekend, they will have a section that's divided. A section that's divided for each race and each challenge. So they have a marathon. So if you are doing just the full marathon, they have t-shirts and apparel for that. If you are doing one of the challenges, like the Dopey Challenge or the Goofy Challenge, they will have apparel and items just for that. They'll have a 5K section, they'll have a 10K section, and then the race weekend itself. So like here, they're not gonna necessarily have like a hat for everything, but they will have a pin, and we'll take a look at these. I have such FOMO, you're running Princess next month. Well, guess what? You're gonna be here so soon. So soon. And you know what? You can run along with me on Sunday and train. Yes. Okay, so Adam is not running this weekend, so he will not get this hat, but he typically gets a hat from each weekend. They're $29.99, and they typically are really nice. Like, they wear well, you know, almost equivalent to like a Nike type of hat. They're well made, so I recommend those. So this morning, this jacket was a just hot commodity. I like the gray, but I got navy. I got the same jacket but in navy. So let me show you. Here. So right now all they have left is extra small. And this is the back of it. It was $94. But it is very well made. All of my marathon jackets have lasted me many, many wears. And I save all my money, essentially, from Run Disney. I almost always just purchase at marathon weekend, usually. Have they run out of the half marathon pins? Well, we're about to get over there. So it looks like we're in just the general marathon weekend section. Okay. What day are you getting here? Let me see here. Am I going to stream the marathon? Yes. To the best of my ability. Normally I have Adam with me, and I'm running it solo for the first time in a very, very long time. So I'm a bit nervous in that regard, but my intent is to stream near most of it. So as far as the full marathon is concerned, they have some of the marathon distance or the marathon weekend shirts here, long sleeve and short sleeve, in this burgundy. And these shirts run about $44.99. They're like athletic shirts, so if you want to train with them, you could. I've noticed do they sell out of the lug bag? I think I saw some. We're getting there. We're getting there. So I will tell you this, if you like these tank tops, they don't often sell out of those. I almost always, for the race weekends, tend to see those are kind of like the last to go. They just aren't selling well like they want them to. They've got a lot of these fun bracelets, which I thought is a fun addition. These are $9.99, a nice little keepsake. And those are relatively new as far as their merchandise is concerned. Okay. Yeah. You know, a lot of my workout shirts are actually just Under Armour. I just really, really love their tank tops. They're comfortable to me. So here is the jacket I was mentioning in navy. So right now, same thing. I see that they're only an extra small, but I will tell you, I think it's the biggest complaint. It's the biggest complaints that everybody has with Run Disney. I was here this morning at 10 a.m. sharp because I was very lucky to get group 4. The Run Disney gods were smiling upon me, and I got group 4, came in. I will tell you, it was yelling, fighting. It was insanity. And all of the bigger sizes, like the large, the medium, the extra large, they were all gone. Like, they were all picked through at 10 o'clock this morning. Like, it was just, I think that there's a real issue with their supply. So $44.99 for the ears here. So like I said, if you want the jacket, these are the hot ticket, the jackets that people clamor over. Everything else you can kind of work with. These corksicles, let me see, I think they're like $55. Yeah, 50, right on the money. I was right on the money on that. These are always here. They never sell. I think you can get better cups elsewhere. Nicole said it'd be fun to kick off a New Year at the marathon. I mean, it's something. It's something, that's for sure. So these are like windbreaker jackets over here, and I've appreciated that Run Disney went this route, because there's a lot of people that would like a windbreaker type jacket, and these are, here we go, $79.99, and there's a good amount of those left. There's also, they've learned over time, they've purchased a lot of these shoe ornaments. These were, for a long time, a big issue. People were fighting over those, but they now tend to have a lot more. The pants, I think, are okay. You know, when I see the designs on people, I'm not the biggest fan. I think that they could do better. I think that there's better brands out there as far as pants are concerned for training, but they're here nonetheless. Do they have some of the merch that is left in the shops once the races start? So what happens is whatever is left of what didn't sell, they bring it to the finish line on the last day. So in this case, the last day is marathon on Sunday. In other race weekends, the final day may be the half marathon, which is also Sundays, like in Princess. But they bring it there, and whatever still doesn't sell goes to Cast Connection. That's the Cast store, or it will go to the outlets here in Orlando. So you know, this is a lot of people really like collecting these. These are mugs. And so every race weekend has a mug option, $19.99. There's quite a bit of those. So I'm expecting, if you're coming later, we've got still about half left in here to go. I'm expecting later in the weekend you'll still have the ears, you'll still have the lounge flies. I'm expecting they'll still have some mugs. There are some lug bags. So let's take a look here. I tend to see that the lug bags are still here. tomorrow is a 5K. Friday is this 10K here. They still have a decent amount of I Did It shirts, and that's really what you find with the mileage for the distance that you're running, is it normally has I Did It shirts and pins relating to your miles, or there's magnets. There's not a whole lot. I always thought the magnets were kind of fun. And those magnets, what are they running these days? $12.99. Okay, so this is half marathon for Donald. Okay, so a good, oh, look at this Donald shirt. It says, I'm in my runner era. Look at that. $34.99. There's nothing on the back. So it's just, that would be a fun shirt, just in general. There's no distance on it. So it's not necessarily affiliated with the half marathon specifically. Okay. So this is the full marathon here. Some I Did It shirts. Looks like they're running low on these pins up top. Here, I'm trying to see what this pin does. Certainly it moves in some way. Okay, well, I know it must, it's like, there's like two there, but oh. So here are the other options as far as jackets. So this one is a jacket that's just for the marathon. You know, it's 26.2. It's not necessarily marathon weekend, and it has the distance. So the longer distance races, the half marathons and the full marathons, depending on the race weekend, will have a dedicated jacket, not just a weekend jacket. So that was a tough decision for me. This is kind of a fun general kind of Run Disney shirt. I think this is kind of neat. I liked it. Hey, Lori. Yeah, Adam is on the mend. He was here on the stream for just a minute. He's taking Harper back home to go to bed. But he definitely is on the mend. There's a pretty tough weekend for illness, for sure. See, a lot of these tank tops are still available. To me, I like a tank top that's a little bit longer, a little bit more fitted. They just don't, the fit on me personally, I just don't really enjoy. And I think that might be why there's so many of them all the time. You know, for all the distances. Okay. So now we're heading into the challenge. So the Goofy Challenge has you doing 39.3 miles, which is if you sign up for the half marathon and the full. I think the hardest part of these challenges, yes, running, of course, but I think the hardest part to overcome is the necessity to wake up at 1:32 in the morning for multiple days in a row. You know, there's just not many people who they are up at, 2 o'clock in the morning getting ready, driving somewhere, and then starting a run at 4 or 4:30 in the morning. You know, so I think to me, that's kind of the toughest part of it. Oh, here's the pin prices. There you go. So not bad. I guessed about 20. So here, looks like they just have it kind of printed on a piece of paper. Nothing fancy, but looks like they put those up. So as we come along here, I try to talk about this whenever I can, because for me, I really love very unique mementos, and I will be back here on Saturday morning because you can buy the signage. You can't buy the general Run Disney signage, but you can buy the signage from your race. And I purchased, to me, which was historical, the return of the Disneyland Half Marathon weekend. I purchased that last January out in California, and it only cost me $10, and they shipped it from California home. So you don't have to worry about taking it on a plane. As long as you take it to your resort, they will ship it like they do anything else. You show them your receipt and they'll take care of it, and it came extremely well wrapped, and is one of my most favorite pieces of memorabilia to have. A Run Disney sign for the return of the Disneyland Half Marathon after it was like 9 years, and I simply adore it. And so I'm hoping that maybe I'll come back and get the marathon signage, get one. Now they sell them for $75, and they usually start putting them out as the races occur. So like tomorrow, you may see the 5K signs in a little display kind of near the checkout here. And they will start slowly as the days go by, taking the 5K down. They'll take the 10K signage down as the races happen. So Saturday, they'll take down the rest of the marathon signage in the morning, and they'll sell that off too. And it's one of my favorite pieces of tips. You know, if there's training for any of these races is, one, time consuming, and two, monetarily expensive. You know, people put a lot of time and money and effort, and there's so much pride that goes in to finishing and being a part of these, that for some people it's once in a lifetime. So, you know, to have something that's unique can be very, very special. So if that is something that interests you, you can follow those kinds of guidelines depending on what race. So you can come the morning of the race. So if you run the 5K like tomorrow, they'll probably take the 5K signs down and have them out over here. And then each day, they will most likely add more and more that you can purchase on the way out, so that you're not carrying them around. So that is my suggestion, if that's something that you're interested in, if there's something you like. Another thing to note here is you can see a few cast members are stocking. Now, you might think that they'll restock more overnight. There won't be much. They may restock some of the general merchandise line over there, but when it's gone, it's gone. So you can see there's so much that's picked over. They have picked over a lot. When I came in today, there was probably twice the number of racks in here. I should have taken a photo, but it was just so chaotic. I was kind of in disbelief. I don't normally come the morning of the first day. So it's good to know. I'll make kind of one last loop around so that if somebody's just joining and maybe they want to purchase some of these, they can see kind of just visually as we walk by what's still left. A lot of the spirit jerseys here, excuse me, are still available. The hats, there is really only jackets in extra small. And the hoodies. There was a hoodie. I did pick up a hoodie. I was very lucky to find in a corner a medium in a hoodie. And I'll show that on the stream maybe later this weekend. But so much has been picked over, and they don't have like extra in the back. So they don't just say, okay, well, I know that people aren't coming until Friday. Is it okay? I don't think so, to me, because I do know that there's people who like are shoppers. There's YouTube channels that are shoppers, and they come in here and they take mounds, and it's very, very frustrating to people like me who run the races, who are registered. And like, I'm all for like if somebody wants to help another person out and grab something for somebody, but it's another thing when you have shoppers that come in and just buy up thousands of dollars, and it's very, very sad. And I'm okay to talk about it because it's frustrating to me. Like, you know, it's one thing to help, you know, somebody out, like, hey, I know you can't get in, can you just pick me up a lug bag or a jacket or a t-shirt? But, you know, when they're buying armfuls of stuff, it's very, very frustrating, especially for the amount of money that you paid. And Run Disney does not supply enough of the merchandise to make it through the weekend, which is very annoying. Bunny Cakes, hello. When training for the full marathon, what's the highest mileage you run for a long run? Well, I kind of follow just the average training plan. I start out small. Generally, like on a weekend, it's no big deal. Like if I were to go out for 6 miles on a Saturday, you know, when I'm in marathon training, and then I'll build from there. Like maybe I'll do 8 miles, and then I'll build from there to 10 miles. And then eventually, honestly, I will do a full train of it. Now, everybody has different opinions, but I have no problem. I think it's the right thing to do a trial, a full 26.2 trial, to know that you are comfortable and you're happy and you know, are satisfied and ready. Because nobody wants to line up for a marathon on any kind of day for 26 miles and say, I've never actually ran 26 miles. You know, a lot of people say you can stop at like 20 or 22, something like that. But I think it's a really smart idea to do a full-on training of whatever distance that you want to do. So if your goal is a half marathon with 13 miles, you absolutely please do a mock training of that distance so that you can, you know, have that peace of mind. So the expo is just wrapping up. There's a few people buying some things here. Was the pre-order merch the same as what was sold at the expo? I don't think that it was. I did take a quick look, and it looked slightly different. Off the top of my head, I don't have it visually in my head, but my experience is the pre-order is slightly different. Not dramatically, but so lots of pins if you're coming in later this week. There's definitely plenty of pins, which are a nice memento. Here I found another sign here that has those. I absolutely, Belinda, really, really wish, and that is a huge conversation in the Run Disney community on social media, I wish they would limit that you can only come in if you have a registration. I absolutely wish that was the case, that you can only, somebody like you plus 2, or, because obviously I have to bring Harper, for example. She's not running. But, and I just don't know how they would do that, or, limit that, because if you said, oh, you plus 1, well, there's plenty of ways that those people who resell find ways to get to the merchandise that they want to resell. So I don't know. I don't know what the solution is. I just know it's a hot topic. It's a frustrating topic, and it's hard, and it's disappointing because so many people want that little memento. And yes, you do get a free race shirt. I got mine. But, sometimes you want the little extras, the really cool stuff. So, we are wrapped up here. The expo here closes at 8. But the thing is, if you are coming to any of the race weekends, you need to check and see what time the expo closes. It's not always 8 o'clock. So please, please, please don't just assume because it's 8 o'clock right now that the expo closes at 8 o'clock when you're here. Because it usually closes earlier. It's just later because on marathon weekend there's so many of the dopey runners. There's so many of the 5K runners. They have to be open late tonight so everybody's ready to run first thing in the morning. So please, 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 you got to check the expo times so that you know when it starts and when it finishes. So let's head on out. And this is my other tip. They have a gazillion registers here. Plenty. But I will tell you, even with that, you can save yourself so much time. Like this morning, even though it was wild and crazy, I did mobile checkout and I was out within 30 seconds. I scanned my own items in the app, paid for them in the app. I just walked up to one of the tables and Harper and I were out. If I would have waited in this line, it could have been forever. Now, if you are an annual pass holder, the app will already apply your discount. So I got my discount through the app with the mobile checkout. And that goes for any purchases here on Walt Disney World property. Okay. So, see, people are still kind of taking their photos as they wrap up here. And I like how they put out the red carpet. So nice. It kind of just gives you this vibe of feeling really special and but let me come over here because here, I'm going to show you Harper and Adam with Mickey earlier. And then I'll show you the buses before we leave so that you can see what it's like if you are coming in some expectations. Because I want to go over some of that because I'm telling you, it can be really nerve-wracking when you're not sure what to do or where to go. And it can be very busy here. Okay. Oh. Here I'm pulling up Adam and Mickey. Here. Oh. So Adam must have caved. And I brought Harper. Huh. He's telling me okay. There. That was earlier. So Harper was so sad. The line to get the bib this morning, you saw we got to walk way, way, way up there into the field house. The line was queued up in the building, around the building, and down here at 11:30 this morning. I was shocked. I was shocked. So when you come in, they wrap up at 8 o'clock here for tonight, but a lot of times they close at like 6 or 7, and you really need to take some time. I would say give yourself, if you really want to shop. So if you really want to take your time and, look through all the booths and maybe pick up some extra stuff, I would say give yourself 2 hours. So if I'm just being me and shopping generally, I can spend a couple hours here easily because I just enjoy it. I get my character photos. Here, I'll turn around here. So I get my character photos, then maybe I go get my bib, and then I look through all the booths in the expo area, and then I will go here to the Advent Health Arena, and then I'll spend a bunch of time looking at all of the race weekend merchandise. So I'm a slow expo person. I'm a slow expo person, but you can go very quickly. You can be in and out if you truly do not care. You just want your bib and you want to go to the back of the building and pick up your race shirts that comes with your registration. You can be in and out in maybe half an hour. You can be very quick about it if you wish to. If you come on opening day, today is opening day for Marathon Weekend. If you come on opening day, if you come in any time between the morning and the afternoon, expect lines. Expect to wait. That's why Adam and I almost always go get our bibs later in the evening like this. It's very quiet. Here, let's put this back here. That's why we almost always come in the evening. We can park a lot easier. We can walk up to the buildings a lot easier. That's why we end up coming in the evening. Yes, it works for our work schedule, but generally I do not like high stress situations. I don't like crowds and crowds of people and long lines, so it's worth my time to just come later if you have that opportunity. The weather for this weekend is going to be very cold. It should be the middle of the night. It should be 30s, low 40s, and then it's supposed to be 50s or low 60s. So it is going to be a lot colder than many of the other weekends. Right now it is 47 degrees out, which is why I have a winter coat on. It's supposed to be a low of 41. So the people who are going to be out at the 5K, they're going to be up and about in a few hours. Like most people go to bed like 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, because they got to be up at like 2:30 in the morning to do the 5K, and it will be 40 degrees. Very, very cold. It's going to be like a low of, it said almost 37 tomorrow, actually. So Sunday is going to be a low of 44, a high of 65. So here is the bus area, and I kind of want to wrap up with this since I'm going out to the parking lot anyway. They have little flags here for all the buses. And here, I'll walk down here in a second so I can show you. Oh, happy birthday, Janet. I don't know. I will definitely be wearing layers. I'm going to really think about what I want to do. I cannot rely on other people. You know, I want to just be able to run my race, and it's not in my best interest ever to have anything strategically, you know, available to me. Like you have to, at any of the Run Disney races, usually wear layers and some, because it's usually cooler in the middle of the night. Then the sun comes out and it gets to be really hot in a lot of cases. So the buses come fast and frequent. You can see they're just right outside where we were in the Run Disney merchandise building, the Advent Health Arena. But they're often, so you don't have to worry. It's a lot of pickup. And then in this section by the buses, you have a very easy to find Uber and Lyft area. That's what this car right here is, a Uber there. But very simple to find Uber and Lyft if that's something that you want. But yeah. So no matter what resort you're in, as far as Disney, there is these coach buses that take you to and from the resorts, just like they do the parks. And they are also buses that will take you to the races. So no matter what resort you're staying in, there are buses to the races. You don't have to worry. Now, if you are not staying at a Disney hotel, you obviously need to check with your accommodations and see what options they have. Most hotels that are not Disney property will not have a Disney bus, and you need to figure out to book a taxi or an Uber or however you want to do that. But it's not complicated to drive. I think, to me, you know, it's the middle of the night, so you're not really facing traffic. So it's pretty easy to get in and park. I think the toughest part about the races, if you are driving, is that it can sometimes be delays to leave. So sometimes Epcot parking gets this congestion because they have the races finishing and all the spectators and the runners leaving, and then the guests for the day are coming in. So there's so many cars coming and going. So sorry about that. So let's come over here because my car's here. I need to say goodnight. I know a lot of people are coming in for the weekend. I hope this helped you a little bit about where to go, what to do, and some thoughts on registering. I'll try to maybe put something together for a new video to tell you how to register to make it a lot easier for you. So with that, I hope that if you're running this weekend, you have an amazing race. If I get an opportunity, I maybe will come out for Saturday morning. Friday is unlikely, possible but unlikely. And tomorrow is definitely no with the kids' school and everything. But I will be out Sunday for the full marathon, so you can watch for that. And if you haven't already, we'd love for you to hit the like and the subscribe, because we always have a lot of Run Disney content. We have some great motivational walks that hopefully in 2025 I can pick back up and do more of, because I really enjoy them. I have some great topics that have been on my mind over the last few months that I really want to get out there and do some videos with. So I hope that you have a wonderful few days. It is not a goodbye, it is a see you real soon. And I hope you enjoyed the Run Disney Expo. Bye-bye.
watching Park Pass TV, your ticket to live, family-friendly theme park adventures. Everything from Disney, Universal, SeaWorld, and beyond in full live HD. Turn to Adam and Kristen for all the best rides, snacks, nighttime shows, and breaking theme park news. Make sure to subscribe and turn notifications on to never miss a minute of magic. Welcome to our Passholder family. Park Pass TV. No reservations needed.
Here's what you came for. This is the moment magic was made for. Come one, come all, let's light up the sky now. You feel the magic happening right now. Now, 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 now.
Calling all dreamers, time to let your mind run free. To believe in make believe, to be who you wanna be. Calling all dreamers, a celebration in the street, and the sights you're gonna see far beyond your wildest dreams.
waiting for. This is the moment magic was made for. Come on, let's light up the sky now. You feel the magic happening right now.